Did you hear about the 71-year-old man who went to bed feeling fine, but never woke up the next morning? His family was in shock. He had no major health problems, just a normal evening like any other. So what went wrong? Could it have been prevented? The truth is, after the age of 70, certain nighttime habits can quietly put your health at risk, increasing the likelihood of serious conditions like strokes, heart attacks, and even sudden death. The worst part? Most people have no idea they're making these mistakes. In this video, we're uncovering 4 common bedtime habits that could be harming your health. These small, everyday routines might seem harmless, but they can have a major impact on your well-being and longevity. Some of them may surprise you, and others could be things you've been doing for years without realizing the risk. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge to protect yourself, improve your sleep, and wake up feeling healthier and more energized. Make sure to watch until the very end, because the last habit is one that many seniors unknowingly do every single night, and it could be putting them in serious danger. Plus, I'll share what you can do instead to ensure a safer, healthier night's rest. Let's dive in. Number 1, avoid eating heavy meals. Late at night, one of the biggest yet often overlooked bedtime mistakes after 70 is eating large meals too close to bedtime. It may seem harmless, especially if it's been part of your routine for years, but as we age, our bodies handle food differently. The timing and type of food you eat at night can significantly affect your sleep quality, heart health, and even your risk of serious nighttime health events. Think back to when you were younger. You could probably eat a big dinner late at night and sleep soundly. But after 70, your metabolism slows down, digestion becomes less efficient, and your body takes longer to process food. Eating too close to bedtime can lead to acid reflux, disrupted sleep, and even increased blood pressure, all of which raise the risk of heart attacks and strokes during sleep. If you've ever woken up in the middle of the night with heartburn, discomfort, or a racing heart, your late-night eating habits could be the culprit. Here's why. Instead of allowing your body to focus on deep, restorative sleep, a heavy meal forces it to stay active, digesting food, producing stomach acid, and keeping your heart rate elevated when it should be slowing down. This keeps you in a lighter, more restless sleep state and increases the likelihood of sudden cardiovascular issues. For example, imagine eating a late-night meal, a plate of pasta or a greasy burger, right before bed. While you might feel satisfied at first, once you lie down, your stomach struggles to keep acid where it belongs, which can lead to reflux, coughing, and even choking sensations that wake you up. Over time, chronic acid reflux, GERD, can weaken your throat muscles, increasing the risk of aspiration pneumonia, a serious lung infection that can be life-threatening for seniors. Late-night eating can also spike blood sugar levels, which is especially concerning if you have diabetes or are at risk. Studies show that seniors who frequently eat late at night are more likely to develop metabolic issues that contribute to heart disease. What's the solution? Try finishing your last meal at least 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. This gives your body enough time to digest properly before you lie down. If you need a snack before bed, opt for something light and easy to digest, like a handful of nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a cup of warm herbal tea. These choices can actually support better sleep rather than disrupt it. Your body isn't the same as it was decades ago, and adjusting your eating habits can have a significant impact on your overall health. By making this simple change, you can improve your sleep, reduce your risk of nighttime health issues, and wake up feeling more refreshed and energized. Number 2, limiting liquid intake before bed. Staying hydrated is essential for good health, but drinking too much liquid, especially before bedtime, can actually do more harm than good as you age. If you're over 70 and frequently wake up multiple times during the night to use the bathroom, it may be time to rethink your evening hydration habits. Interrupted sleep is only part of the problem. Excess fluid intake before bed can also increase your risk of falls, heart issues, and even long-term cognitive decline. Here's why. As you get older, your bladder's ability to hold urine for extended periods decreases. The muscles weaken, your kidneys continue filtering fluids throughout the night, and your body becomes more sensitive to even small amounts of liquid. So if you drink a large glass of water, tea, or juice before bed, you're much more likely to wake up with an urgent need to go. While this may seem like just a minor inconvenience, the consequences can be serious. Picture this. It's the middle of the night and you wake up suddenly needing to use the bathroom. You get out of bed quickly, but your blood pressure hasn't had time to adjust. This can lead to postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure when standing up, causing dizziness, lightheadedness, or even fainting. Many seniors experience this without realizing it, and unfortunately, it's a leading cause of dangerous nighttime falls. A simple trip to the bathroom could result in fractures, head injuries, or worse. Beyond the risk of falling, frequent nighttime urination, also known as nocturia, can seriously disrupt your sleep cycle. Every time you wake up and turn on the light, your brain gets confused and slows down melatonin production, the hormone responsible for deep, restorative sleep. Over time, poor sleep quality can weaken your immune system, raise blood pressure, and even speed up cognitive decline. Research shows that seniors who wake up multiple times at night are at a higher risk of developing dementia and other memory-related conditions due to long-term sleep disturbances. How to stay hydrated without disrupting sleep? You don't need to stop drinking water altogether. Just adjust when and how you hydrate. Here's what you can do. Drink most of your fluids earlier in the day and start reducing intake by late afternoon. If you're thirsty in the evening, take small sips rather than downing a full glass at once. Avoid caffeine late in the day, as it acts as a diuretic and increases urine production. Be mindful of hidden sources of fluids like soups, high water content fruits, and even certain medications, which can contribute to nighttime urination. Making these small but intentional changes can lead to better sleep, fewer nighttime disruptions, and a lower risk of dangerous falls. Prioritizing your hydration schedule is a simple yet powerful way to protect your health and well-being as you age. Number 3, sleeping in a room that's too warm. A warm and cozy bedroom might sound comforting, but if you're over 70, keeping your room too hot at night can quietly put your health at risk. Many seniors mistakenly turn up the thermostat or wrap themselves in heavy blankets, thinking it will help them sleep better. However, sleeping in an overly warm environment can lead to heart strain, dehydration, and poor sleep quality, without you even realizing it. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at regulating temperature. The ability to sweat and release heat declines, making it easier for body temperature to rise, especially during sleep. When your body overheats, your heart has to work harder to cool you down, increasing strain on your cardiovascular system. This can be particularly dangerous for seniors with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or circulation problems. Why sleeping in a warm room can be risky. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling sweaty, restless, or slightly short of breath? That's your body struggling to regulate heat. Studies show that sleeping in a warm room raises the risk of dehydration, even if you don't feel thirsty. Mild dehydration at night can thicken the blood, increasing the risk of blood clots, heart attacks, and strokes, particularly in older adults. Let's take an example. Meet Frank, a 74-year-old retiree. He enjoys reading in bed before turning in and keeps his room at 75 degrees Fahrenheit, piling on thick blankets for extra warmth. But night after night, he finds himself tossing and turning, waking up drenched in sweat and feeling groggy the next morning. What Frank doesn't realize is that his warm bedroom is disrupting his body's natural sleep cycle, preventing him from reaching the deep, restorative sleep stages he needs for optimal health. A cooler sleeping environment helps the body naturally lower its core temperature, which is essential for deep sleep. This improves memory, boosts the immune system, and supports overall well-being. Seniors who consistently sleep in a cooler room wake up feeling more refreshed, energized, and mentally sharp. How to create the ideal sleep environment? Experts recommend setting your bedroom temperature between 60 degrees Fahrenheit and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for the best sleep quality. If that feels too cold, here are some adjustments you can make. Use breathable, lightweight blankets instead of heavy synthetic ones that trap heat. Wear moisture-wicking sleepwear to help regulate body temperature. Keep air circulating by opening a window slightly or using a small fan. This not only cools the room, but also improves air quality, reducing the risk of respiratory issues that can disturb sleep. By making this simple change, You can lower the risk of heart strain, improve your sleep quality, and wake up feeling well-rested without the dangers of overheating. Now let's move on to the last bedtime habit that many seniors unknowingly do every night, which could be putting their health at serious risk. Number 4, the importance of sleeping in the right position after 70. When it comes to sleep, most people assume that as long as they feel comfortable, their sleeping position doesn't really matter. However, after the age of 70, the way you sleep can have a far greater impact on your health than you might realize. The wrong sleeping posture can lead to breathing difficulties, poor circulation, and even increase the risk of conditions like heart failure and stroke. Unfortunately, many older adults unknowingly sleep in ways that place unnecessary strain on their bodies every night. Why sleep position matters more as you age. As the body ages, various physiological changes occur. Muscle tone declines, lung function shifts, and circulation can become less efficient. If you spend hours in a sleeping position that restricts airflow, reduces oxygen levels, or places pressure on vital blood vessels, it can make it harder for your body to function properly. Over time, this can contribute to health issues ranging from sleep disturbances, like snoring and sleep apnea, to more serious conditions like cardiovascular strain. For example, sleeping flat on your back may seem comfortable, but for many seniors, it's actually one of the least advisable positions. When you lie on your back, gravity causes the tongue and soft tissues in your throat to relax and fall backward, partially blocking your airway. This can lead to a condition called obstructive sleep apnea, where breathing repeatedly stops and starts throughout the night. Many people are unaware they have it, but it can significantly increase the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and even sudden cardiac arrest. The hidden dangers of sleeping on your back. To illustrate how sleeping on your back can be risky, consider Robert, a 76-year-old retiree. Robert had always been a back sleeper, but his wife began to notice that he would sometimes stop breathing momentarily in his sleep before gasping for air. At first, he dismissed it as a minor issue, assuming it was just a normal part of aging. But over time, he began waking up exhausted, often with headaches and difficulty concentrating. When he finally consulted his doctor, he discovered that his sleeping position was worsening an undiagnosed case of sleep apnea, putting continuous strain on his heart every night. Even if you don't have sleep apnea, sleeping in the wrong position can negatively affect circulation. Studies suggest that sleeping on your right side, for example, can place additional pressure on the heart, making it more difficult for blood to circulate efficiently. This is especially concerning for seniors with heart conditions, as it can contribute to fluid buildup in the lungs and legs, increasing the risk of congestive heart failure over time. The best sleeping position. After 70. So what is the ideal sleeping position for older adults? Experts widely recommend sleeping on your left side whenever possible. This position offers multiple benefits. Improved circulation. Sleeping on the left side helps blood flow more efficiently throughout the body, reducing the workload on the heart. Better digestion. This position allows gravity to aid digestion and prevent stomach acid from traveling up the esophagus, making it particularly helpful for those who experience acid reflux or heartburn. Reduced risk of breathing issues. Keeping airways open while sleeping on your side minimizes the chances of developing or worsening sleep apnea. If you struggle to maintain a side sleeping position throughout the night, there are simple ways to help train your body. Using a body pillow can provide support and prevent you from rolling onto your back. Additionally, elevating your head slightly with a supportive pillow can help keep airways open, reducing the risk of breathing disruptions. If joint pain or stiffness is a concern, placing a pillow between your knees can help maintain spinal alignment and reduce pressure on your lower back. The impact of a simple change. Making small adjustments to your sleeping position can have a profound effect on your health. Ensuring that your body is in an optimal position for circulation, breathing, and heart function can help reduce the risk of nighttime health complications and improve overall sleep quality. Many people who shift to sleeping on their left side report waking up feeling more refreshed, energized, and free of the discomfort they previously experienced. Conclusion. We've now covered 4 seemingly harmless bedtime habits that can actually pose health risks after 70. These include 1. Eating too late at night. Late-night meals can lead to digestive issues, blood sugar imbalances, and increased cardiovascular strain. 2. Drinking too many fluids before bed. Excessive fluid intake before sleep can lead to frequent nighttime urination, disrupting rest and increasing the risk of falls. 3. Sleeping in a room that's too warm. Overheating during sleep can contribute to heart strain, dehydration, and restless nights. 4. Sleeping in the wrong position. An improper sleep posture can interfere with breathing, circulation, and overall heart health. The good news is that these risks are not set in stone. By making simple but effective changes to your nighttime routine, you can improve your sleep, lower your risk of serious health issues, and wake up feeling stronger every morning. Reflect on your own sleeping habits. Now take a moment to consider your own sleep routine. Do you wake up frequently at night? Have you ever felt restless or overheated while sleeping? Have you been sleeping on your back for years without realizing how it might be affecting your health? Recognizing these habits is the first step toward making positive changes. Once you're aware of a potential issue, you can take actionable steps to correct it. A simple challenge for better sleep tonight: pay close attention to your bedtime routine. Try adjusting just one habit and see how it affects your sleep. Maybe you'll finish dinner a little earlier, lower your thermostat, or shift to sleeping on your left side. Even small changes can make a big difference in the long run. Final thoughts. Thank you for taking the time to learn about these important sleep habits. We hope you found these insights valuable and that they help you take better care of your health. If you have any experiences or questions to share, we'd love to hear from you. Remember, better sleep leads to better health, and it's never too late to make improvements that can help you live a longer, healthier life.